Mikey, a tough one to take today. How do you reflect on that?
Yeah, disappointing. Always gutting to get beat. But I felt like there were large spells of the game where we can take positives from it. I think up until Man City's first goal, we were relatively comfortable in terms of limiting them to very few chances. But you know, when you make mistakes against a team of their quality, you get punished. And you know, I felt like for the moments that we did have, we didn't really capitalise on them till the later moment where Lee scores a great goal to give the fans something to cheer, which is always nice. So yeah, it's a really tough afternoon. I think they're a formidable opponent, some fantastic players, and we have to give them a lot of credit for the ruthlessness that they showed in our box. So yeah, we'll dust ourselves down and go again.
We were quite competitive in the first half, as it was 0-0. What sort of happened that led to them taking the lead and us dropping off a little bit?
Yeah, I think just the goals change games, don't they? All the time it stays 0-0. Obviously, the context of their season is it's a really important game for them to win for their title ambitions. So the longer it stays 0-0, you hope the more nervous they get, and then the more able we are to get into the game and maybe create a chance and take a chance of our own. Unfortunately, that wasn't to be today, so we just need to reflect on the positive moments that we had and try and sustain them for longer in periods of the game, both with and without the ball. So that's what we'll do this week, and we'll build into a great game against Leicester on the weekend.
It's the second tough result on the bounce. Is it just a case of focusing on the positives and trying to not dwell on it as much, or how are you guys going to change that mentality?
No, I think you have to look at the whole game. You have to look at the positives and try and sustain them for longer periods of the game. And you also have to look at the mistakes we made, the negatives, reflect on them honestly, look at ourselves in the mirror as staff and as players. Because that's how you get better, with honest reflection. As I've said, and I'll repeat it, we stick to our processes. We'll review the game in the same way. We don't get too low when we lose. We don't get too high when we win. And we stick to our processes and trying to be a little bit better every day.